Yo.
Repeat that last one.
Hey, what is it, guys? I'm Homie Quinn here. Welcome back to another video.
Homie's doing the intro. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Brand Risk Podcast. I'm your host, Arab, along with my co-host, Edwin. And today, we have on a very special guest. Are you wearing the fucking same shirt as me, bro?
Yeah, I think I am. Wait, does yours have a back on it?
It might.
Does it? You see? Look.
Oh, damn.
Not
Okay.
exactly the
Whoa.
same, but it's close enough.
Oh, you got the sample.
Yep. No, actually, we did plain tees or non-backs.
Plan Bs?
Too. Plain tees.
Oh. Okay. Just making sure. Well, I was gonna say you're already copying me. I was gonna introduce you as the North America West me.
I would say a lot of people do compare us, so I think that's a pretty good comparison.
Yeah,
We're
so
both attractive and
exactly
have other attributes that are similar.
No, name them. Name the attributes, because a lot of people think when I say you're like me and then I start complimenting you, people think I'm being cocky. So I want you to say the attributes that we share.
So we both know how to coach, and we're also pro players, or was pro players, but I think that's like the main thing. It's like a lot of people could be pro players, but we can also coach well.
Well, no, there was the thing you were saying about being handsome.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we both are over the age of 20, and then we are both attractive.
Don't forget the penis size.
Good smiles.
Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, easily above 8, right? Last time I checked. I don't know if this drinks.
Yeah,
sense,
what metric are we using?
Let's say inches.
Okay, I like that. And we pull all the bitches. Well, actually, you pull all the bitches.
Yeah.
Many people know, bro. Quinn is a chick magnet. Edwin, I don't know if you ever seen.
Dude, I was gonna say, dude. Look, I don't think we follow each other on Twitter, but I always see your shit. But when I do see you, I always see you macking on some biddies, bro.
He's not macking, bro. He's in their videos. He's fucking taking their OnlyFans pics. Quinn is.
My man.
I mean, I can't say much, but I feel like I don't know. For the most part, I'm just a normal person, and when it comes to gaming and real life, like I know how to act in both. So I think that's a really good attribute.
And Hugh Hefner was a normal person.
True. I'd say. I mean, again, just like you and me, we have a lot of similarities. With
exactly.
You too.
Some of us are normal people with sex addictions.
Whoa, hey.
I mean,
if the shoe fits, wear it. I guess, right?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, if all the shoes fit, then put them in your closet.
Or I mean, if the condom fits in this case, I feel maybe.
Quinn, it's a pleasure to have you on, bro.
Yeah, I've always been wanting to hop on the podcast. So once I got the DM, I'm like 100%, turning off the stream, and we're gonna hop in.
Yeah, you rated me about a minute before I got off stream.
Yeah, I had to show some.
It was like a lot of sometimes people order us wine, sometimes people send us like shirts. He just fucking hosted me before I got off.
I did both. I sent shirts and
By the way,
host,
these are comfortable as fuck.
Yeah.
Did you do a limited drop on them?
Yeah, so it was just a 3-day drop. It was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then there was like 4 designs. Pretty simple.
Yeah, I hit up the guy and I'm gonna do it with this same exact. They're not like my style shirt. The Content Machine shit was like athletic. It was like an athletic fit. These are like super nice, like
casual wear.
Yeah, high quality casual wear. Yeah, and you feel it too. Like I like wearing them. Like other people send me merch and I don't enjoy wearing them as much, but like I wear plus they're black. They fit.
Mm-hmm.
We're all wearing black. I didn't even realize. Quinn, so you're 20.
Yep.
You're not going to school.
I am going to school.
Whoa.
That's the crazy thing. So I go to community college, and I'm getting my major in business while minoring in finance. I've almost done with my first 2 years. I'm going to be transferring. But the main reason why I'm continuing with college is just for Playverse. I don't know if you've kept an eye on Playverse too much, but
okay, so you can take advantage of them, huh?
100%. So that's what I'm
in college?
doing.
You're in college, so community college. It's not expensive.
No.
And you get to play Playverse, dominate that, free content as well as fucking. Do you have to play with people from your
they're
College?
switching that up. So for trios,
Ooh.
they used to require for you to play with the same person, or from the same school. But now they're switching up so where you can play with anyone on the region. I think is the route they're going by.
For somebody that doesn't know what that is, what is that? What is Playverse?
Yeah, I was about. Yeah,
So
good question.
Playverse is they have a high school section and then they have a college section of Fortnite tournaments, and basically you can play for scholarships that allow you to. I don't know. So the main reason why I play is because of content for the stream, and also for college you get PayPal money. So although it's for scholarships, I don't.
Well,
there's really no restrictions with it.
So I was about to say, like in that's probably their way of selling it for scholarship, But in scholarships, when you get paid money, if it goes over what your tuition is, you get it back as a check. Because like my first 3 semesters in college, I had that, and I was getting paid. Like I never understood what people meant when they were getting paid to go to college. But I was like getting a check of like $700, $1,200, whatever.
They consider it a grant. That's what it is. If it's over the scholarship amount, so that's fucking cool, dude. How do you get involved in that? Like, does every college have that or?
Yeah, so every college is set up. So they used to have it really difficult, and it's why I didn't do it. Like I think they started up like probably 2 years ago when it came to Fortnite. But now you could become your own coach. Like before, you would have to get an administrator to sign up and be a coach and like represent the school. But now the players, the students that go to school can now go and sign up and be their coach for their team. And then you basically get to play. They have Rocket League, they have Fortnite. I think they're expanding into a lot of like Wii games and stuff like that too. So it's definitely the future.
Dude, I wish I had that when I was in college.
Yeah,
I played professional. For everyone that doesn't understand what Playverse is, still, it's like the NCAA of football, but like college, and then it's like the what's the fucking, I don't know other sports, bro. I'll be honest. Anyways, I played League of Legends professionally for my college.
wow.
And the way we did it is like we just have to go to LANs, whatever LANs there were, like of other colleges. A college would host like a big tournament, and people would travel from like all the 5 to 8 states around us and meet up there. Yeah, and we won the fucking second largest one. It was Georgia Tech, and I remember it, dude. It was such a sick feeling because we had to bring our own PCs. So like we'd have to park in this college parking lot, carry our fucking heavy ass PCs like a mile to get to the building that they're giving us, right? The auditorium. Set it up, play all day, carry it back, come back the next day. And like we had like it was just an auditorium, a regular classroom, and there were like 3 classrooms, and then eventually you notice like people start disappearing because they're getting knocked out, and eventually it's just one other team. You hear a team in the other auditorium screaming when they make a play, and then we had like 8 to 10 homies behind us that had come to just watch because they knew like we were in the fucking finals that day or whatnot. It was like an intense back and forth. I ended up making like a game-winning play, and it was just fucking crazy. It's so cool, bro. It's so cool competing like and showing that. First of all, like you place on West and you do place high. You had a good season like recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like nobody talks about you making waves, even though you're there. You're there. You're getting fucking top 3 in tournaments. Have you won tournaments before?
Yeah, I've won tournaments, but no like cash cups or like an FNCS like finals or something like that.
But like you're there, you're consistent. You're the guy. You make content, like and people like to watch you. They know you're always gonna be streaming, whatnot. But when you go to college, you realize how much shittier people are, bro.
It's so bad.
Like you're out here competing with the best on your region, and you don't realize that everyone else fucking sucks. Like we can compete. Like even me, I don't place anymore in NA. Like I don't play, but like even when I stopped, like I was placing top 100, right? But I can go to college and I can fucking shit on them
easily.
It's like crazy how much of like a difference it is because we don't realize it because everything's open. We didn't have to go through fucking franchise and get through a team and get drafted. We just played and we were good.
Dude, I doubt it's gonna be like that forever though. Like I'm sure it's like that now because probably the early stages of that, like the NCAA type league shit. If that's what's going on. I feel like, dude, people are gonna start getting paid like fat scholarships, like football level scholarships to be pro players for a school perhaps in the near future. And when that happens, bro, that's when kids are gonna get crazy. That's when it's gonna be real competitive.
Yeah, I've actually been offered scholarships for Fortnite to go to East Coast, and they're like half rides. for esports.
But that's the thing though. It's not going to change it. The only thing it's going to change is that the pros that can be in college are going to go to college. That's what I feel like is going to happen.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good
You
point.
know
Because
what
I
I'm
feel like if you're really that good, you probably just drop out.
Bro,
and
Quinn
fucking
goes
play.
and shits on the region completely and fucking play verse.
Yeah.
And fucking solos and trios, like I've watched it. He's just way smarter than everyone. I watched fucking Who Fishy, Kaz, and Aspect go and absolutely dominate trios. Like it was nothing.
That's insane.
You know, like, so that's what's going to happen. You just see these people who could be in college who aren't.
Yeah,
They just go form a trio, sign up for a community college, and then win it.
Yeah.
So like, I wonder what they're gonna do to. Yeah. I wonder what they'll do to.
Well, I mean,
avoid
it's kind
that.
of like it's well. Here's the thing. It's kind of like when a really good college athlete goes to college at a real prestigious university and definitely takes all of the classes and the curriculum. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You're right. It's like what you see in the shows.
Exactly. So look, my theory is that people like our generation of us gamers, etc. Like we're gonna have kids eventually. We're gonna be keen to this whole new NCAA type league situation. And that's actually really cool though, because if Fortnite continues to do this, or like if those colleges keep continuing to include Fortnite, that's gonna be the closest thing to an actual league that Fortnite has ever even come to, right? Like unofficially third party type shit, but maybe eventually they'll connect, because I feel like them connecting with colleges would actually be like a good thing for them publicly. But anyways, I think that eventually our generation of gamers, if Fortnite is still around, they're gonna have kids and we're gonna be like, dude, fuck you playing football and getting CTE, dude. Crank some fucking
CTE?
90s, Timmy. CTE is the brain disease that you get from constantly smashing into each other playing football. CTE is like it like gives you like early onset dementia and shit like that. Anyways, dude, if I have a kid, bro, I'm like, yo,
what's CTE?
You got.
I think that's one of the symptoms right there. Is,
you clever little bitch. I love you. Anyways, yeah. So that's what I think's gonna happen, bro. I think people are just gonna, be keen to that, not want to pay for their kid's scholarship, and they're like, fuck, Timmy grinds Fortnite all day anyway, so why not,
It's cool,
Agreed.
bro. It's cool looking at it from like.
Side note, what do you guys think about the NCAA allowing kids to now receive sponsorships?
They should have always been able to.
I agree. Do you know what's interesting about how that all came about, though?
How?
Do you know how that all happened?
The dude that quit.
The YouTuber, bro.
Yeah,
it was a
Shrine,
YouTuber.
right?
Yep. It was the dude that Munchie kept watching while he was here.
Yeah. But I watched that video when it came out because I worked for Scarce at the time, and that was part of my job is finding that shit.
It's so crazy that you're not even allowed to monetize you filming yourself playing football on a completely separate situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's like a paradox that they finally like. That's what did it, bro. That's what did it. And you know what's crazy? Danny Duncan, bro. Danny Duncan is looking for fucking athletes to sign right now. Like the day it happened, he posted something on his Instagram story. He's like, "Yo, any athletes that want to rep Virginity Rocks, like the Danny Duncan brand, like hit me up." And he's gonna pay them money and shit. That's crazy.
That's
good
sick.
for them, bro. Cool. Yeah.
I actually, in my last semester, I did a speech on that exact topic of like colleges now allowing people to get paid. I think it's like 2021, 2022, 2023 is when it's going to be like allowed, and
So
a lot of like the new
the
colleges.
next few years.
Yeah, well,
He
so
just
they've
labeled every
already
year.
signed.
I think
they've
within the
already
next
signed
century,
stuff.
it's gonna work.
No. So they've already signed the bills, but the bills don't go into effect for certain states.
You ever seen the bit in
next day.
iCarly where he asked him
Which
about
one?
the elevator, and he goes, "When's it gonna be fixed?" And he goes, 1, 2, maybe 4 or 5, could be 6. And he's like, "What, days, weeks, months?" He's like, "It might be 8," and then he just walks out. That's what that just was,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I just did. Okay.
Dude, the thing about that NCAA shit that was always so interesting to me, or I wouldn't even say interesting, bro. It's kind of annoying. Was that these kids are because that's what they are, bro. They're like fucking 18 years old, right? And they're fucking smashing into each other full speed for a scholarship, right? And the college, like, let's say you have a really good football team, bro. Like Texas A&M, when they were popping off, they sold so much fucking merch, bro. They sold so much shit. And all of that money at most went to like player uniforms. Now, I'm not super educated on where that money goes, so I'm not going to like speak super, whatever on that. But like the players aren't getting paid shit. They get scholarships or whatever. But the college is already making people pay a fuck ton of money to go there. So it's like, where's all that extra money going? Like they're just like pocketing that. Like what, you know? That I always thought that was crazy and very unfair.
The coaches get millions of dollars, but the players get zero.
Damn,
So
that's
crazy.
fucking crazy. Shout out Jerry Sandusky.
And that's what we should do in Fortnite. That way Quinn can get rich and all the players he coaches.
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
So
for both of us.
First of all, I don't charge for my coaching. But I do different coaching. I do live coaching only. You do you like people pay you and you watch over them and shit.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. Sort of doing like master classes videos similar.
Oh,
like
do you do master class videos with DJ?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about how that works or no?
I'm pretty sure.
Was it based off your code? You have a code?
Yeah, so it's just a referral. Like, you know, you just use like a special referral and then people get like a percentage off and then, you know, you get a percentage yourself, so.
All the people that use your referral, and that's the only way it works.
Yeah, we get compensated also through, you know, just putting out videos too. So if we're like active with it, then DJ treats us well.
Good for DJ, bro, too. Good for all of you guys. You built like a fat little paywall thingy. That I say good for that because fuck the pro guides, fuckers. Fuck them.
Yeah, I was on pro guides for a little bit too when I was streaming and making videos for them.
Why fuck pro guides? What's the difference?
They steal content. They steal
content. Didn't they take some of your shit?
Bro.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
They stole my whole last video and talked over it. And it was a video that I spent I spent a lot of time editing that video. It was a storm surge video. I made sure the graphics were nice. I made sure everything on screen looked beautiful. Like I was like, that's gonna be a good video. And I fucking go and see that bitch on TikTok. Like
that is really tilting, especially from I feel like the coaching and like tips and tricks area on YouTube for Fortnite is very difficult to get into.
I'd like to think I innovated it a lot with Inside the Line. But that shit gets stolen a lot. You know, it's shit you can't really do anything about. Like you can, if it's somebody big, you can tweet about it and it'll get removed or whatever. Like they'll remove it because they don't want to ruin their reputation. But like I had some dude blow up off fucking Inside the Mine on TikTok and he stole like the exact thing and pretended like he didn't know who I was. Like, you know, shit like that.
Tell him how he changed it.
Oh yeah, I went and told him like, bro, you like. You know, we talked about shit and he kept pretending like he doesn't know who I fucking am, etc. It was Inside the Mind of an arena player or something. He just made it called Inside the Mind. And he'd pretend like his fucking, you know, it was knowledge. He was playing arena. And he changed it to Inside the Mind.
Dude, you know what killed me? When he did that, Arab goes, damn, bro, he took Inside the Mind and took it to the hood or some shit. Like that. Like that shit was hilarious, bro. It's like mind.
Bro, and then he did that, and then like 2 weeks later, he switched it back to Inside the Mind. I was like, whatever, bro. It's whatever. People, I just got tagged today in a fucking no longer a noob for console. Like people are gonna take your name of your series because they can't come up with one themselves, and then
good names.
Thank you.
No longer a noob is fire. I thought that one was really good.
You see what did you see what I tweeted today about Laylam?
Yeah, about Laylam. Yeah. Inside the Mind 2.0 or whatever. Or wait, it was a no longer noob.
No, my little bro's learning how to play comp, Quinn. Yeah. And he wants to be an IGL, so he's learning, and like he placed like 33rd in the Cash Cup 2 days ago. And he DM me, he goes, dude, you're actually so fucking smart. Like I actually took what you told me and I just big dick tight. Like he's still learning how to do it like in a smart way or whatever and when to whatever. But he just like big dick height and he goes, oh, he fucking placed 33. It was like his highest placement. And so I go, today he like did decent. And I go, you know, I'm going to fucking turn Laylam. I'm going to relaunch Inside the Mind 2.0, but with him.
Have him take over.
So once he gets good in like 2 more seasons or whatever, I'm gonna have him upload it to his channel and blow his channel up from that. So
dude, that works. That works. Have you seen what the Fortnite guy is doing on his channel?
No, what's he doing?
So he has KNG Mark, one of his players. Yeah. He does all like the Fortnite videos now, like for the updates. I'm pretty sure.
Really?
Whenever I clicked on it.
That's
so
cool.
instead of him being the one talking, Mark has like the very similar style, but he does it now. So
still gets the
Mark
amount of
doesn't really
views?
have too much negative stuff. Yeah, I don't know how the views works exactly, but if you go to the comments, they're usually really positive. So I don't know if he was just doing it for like a week or two while, maybe he was focused on the Apex thing, but Mark's taken over that and has done a pretty good job since he has really no bad rep around him.
Do you
Fortnite
think his
guy.
voice is better than the Fortnite guys?
He sounds exactly like him, but with a different voice. Like he talks exactly like him in the video, like the pauses, the same like words and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
it's definitely
yeah.
not as iconic, but it's really similar.
Similar,
Yeah,
similar
feel that.
views. Similar views for sure. Views didn't get affected.
That's good.
Yeah, dude, that guy fucking really finessed everyone. 700K
Yeah.
subs. 700K subs, bro. He's probably making
he
a
got an
bag off that
Apex team.
channel too.
Got first in the first big Apex tournament the KNG guys did.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
Yeah. Like it was like some respect shit. It was like a big deal, kind of.
I think it was 2.5 mil. I could be wrong, but it was one of the biggest Apex
something
tournaments.
like, yeah.
He
Something
picks up a free agent team for it and absolutely dominates in it. So
Dude, he's an example of the fact that everyone can talk shit about you, but that doesn't affect your ability to win. You know what I'm saying? Like everyone
Yeah.
can just like have their own opinion of you, but as long as you don't give a fuck
Look,
and you
to
just
be
keep doing
fair,
what you're doing.
The way he started was really scummy.
yeah,
Fair.
He used to
I was
lie
supposed
about
to get
people.
signed to KNG.
He used to lie about people. Same. He tried to sign me. I mean that makes sense. He's signing free agents that like are hot.
Yeah,
We work, bro. That's something that you
Yeah.
can't like take away. You know, like that's something I really respect about you is you're always fucking pumping out something. That's people don't have that in them. You know.
Yeah.
and like you were saying earlier, you said like how can people compare us? Like we both do content and stream and play Fortnite. And,
Right.
like,
Exactly.
we're like the only people that really do it
Yeah.
as consistent as we do, and we also show our face. There's a lot of people that do it, but they don't really show their face, and so I feel like that's where the comparison.
And it's
also
not like we're
comes.
just pumping out like fucking, we 20 kill arena win. Like we're out editing a fucking coaching video or something that, so it's like, there's that, there's coaching, there's fucking streaming nonstop. All of it, bro. It's like, you're right. People can't, I don't think there is anybody other than us that does it like that. Maybe DJ might, but
Tiny bit.
not as much as us. He doesn't stream as much as us. Doesn't compete.
Dude, and that's I think one of the secrets of becoming a successful person in social media in general, which is like you guys aren't just like putting out content that's like 20 kill arena win. You guys are putting out content that's actually valuable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like actually like something that people can consume and get value out of literally, And it's hard to do, bro. A lot of people couldn't make videos like you guys just because they don't have the attention span for it or whatever, or even the knowledge to do it, right? So once again, that's like the biggest thing.
Even then, making coaching entertaining is a thing.
That too.
Like that's why I knew Inside the Mind would pop, because I didn't want to watch Bala VOD review for an hour and a half. If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to watch him VOD review one game of someone that he knew made the right decisions because they won, obviously. So when someone made the right decisions in your VOD reviewing, it's easier to be like, oh, that's why this is right. Don't get me wrong, like he started everything. Like this is not me. He's the one actually who boosted Inside the Mind. When I uploaded the first one, he community tabbed it. He put it on his post and it blew up. And
Shout out the man.
But like I was like, this is empty. There's no content here. Like how can I get somebody who's bored to watch to want to learn? And it was like, all right, fuck it. I'll just talk over live. Not live, but whatever the way Inside the Mind works.
Yeah. And I also think us placing in tournaments, because when you see a coach and they're like, oh, you should do this, you should do this. And sometimes like the usual person's like, oh, if you're telling me what to do, right, then how come you can't apply it in game and place yourself? When, I feel like us is like, yeah, we know the pressure and we understand why some people make the mistakes in certain ways because we are in the heat of the moment most of the time.
What do you think of that? Because I don't think there's really any other coaches that have competed at the top other than us. DJ has during World Cup. DJ can compete. He can place top 100 by picking up a trio or top 200 or whatever. Like he knows, he understands the game, I'd say. What do you think of like coaches that haven't competed? Is there a difference there?
Yeah, I mean,
not to talk shit, but like, is there a difference? Like, do you feel like you've earned a bigger right to that coaching?
Well, because I feel like there's a lot of people that can place, but they can't coach.
Yeah.
Like, just because you place first place and then they get in a call with someone else and then they try to tell the other person what to do, there's a lot of the basic things that they can't explain to them because they just do it naturally. It's like, oh, you know, you do this peak and you don't even think twice about it. So I think there's a skill in that aspect. But also, I do think that there are a lot of coaches that can coach really well that haven't placed. But I feel like we definitely have a certain advantage when it comes to not just like the mechanics, because there's something like, oh, you see someone do a right hand side peak and doing that. But it's sort of making the plays under pressure and knowing how to, react
Bro, I'd say
to like different situations.
Yeah, like making a call. Do you live coach?
I do live coach, but
you play solos most of the time.
Yeah, I played the tournament, so I don't have usually too much time to live coach.
Like I'd say like simple things like knowing when a player can tank storm in fucking second moving, you know, like you can tell him, yo, go tank fucking 5 ticks and go around and rotate this way. Like that's something a coach that hasn't played probably wouldn't be able to, you know, in the moment be like, all right.
I think that it's also a subliminal thing in the person that you're coaching, where they know that you have succeeded at the level that they want to reach, and because of that, it's almost like your words are like give them confidence. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whereas if they were coached by somebody that didn't do that, and my point with that is I don't think that there have been very many football coaches, successful ones like that coach on a highly competitive level that never played football themselves. I would almost wager to say that doesn't exist.
I wanted to bring up like Diego Maradona, who ended up going and coaching, I think it was Argentina or whatever, after he played for them or some shit. Like
yeah, exactly.
You know,
so it's like when you play at a high level, it's almost a natural progression of time to just, you know, coach the next generation type shit. And when you've won and people have seen you win at that high level, it's almost like your words they hold more weight in their mind almost. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, there's like simple things. There's simple things that you learn from playing that, like, you know, like when you're dead and you're spectating a teammate and they're in fucking last zone and they pick up 300 mats, you're calming max mats. You're not saying, you know, it like depends on the zone. Like you're calming max mats. Like a lot of time I'll see people comment on the YouTube video be like, LMAO, he said max mats and he only had 250. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, or sometimes I'll respond to them, be like, yeah, listen, the reason you call max mats there is so that the player instantly builds because there's only fucking 20 seconds left on the zone. And it's more important for him to build right now and not die than me say, oh, you got 250 mats, bro. Take your time. Like, you know, it's
sometimes I lie about whenever I'm IGL, I sometimes lie. Like, let's say I think someone's going to be taking their tops. I call out they're taking their tops before they start taking them. So my teammates are ready for someone to be taking the tops. So yeah, sometimes I give false comms, but it's to like secure my teammates' awareness of certain things that I know that are going to be coming in the near future.
Yeah, you're being preemptive. You're being, you know.
It's just like a timing thing you learn from playing. Like let's say when you need to walk a free rotate to half in or whatever. There's a certain amount of time, you know, in your head, like you're not fucking saying it out loud. Like, you know, in your head, like, dude, I have to build after being out in the open for X amount of time before I'm going to get hit. And that's just like a thing you learn from playing. So like, if you're coaching someone, you have to tell them like, dude, you're going to get shot in 2 seconds if you don't build. And then boom, 2 seconds later, they get shot. Like,
exactly,
dude, it's like when someone, you know what the worst thing is when live coaching is when you tell someone build as soon as you get in a zone. Like as soon as you step in a safe zone, like build right now. And they try to get 2 extra boxes. Yeah. And they get fucking shit on. They get hit for 150 and then push, bro. And it happens every time.
Yep.
Anyways, thing about coaching, so like playing and going to coaching, I used to always think like, why would anyone want to teach? I used to think that, you know, like I was like, why do people want to be teachers? What do you get out of that? Like, until like I started coaching myself and I realized how fun it is, where a player who can do more than you can do, but you get to use your brain to get them to that position. Like you feel like you did it too. Do you have that feeling when you coach?
Yes. So whenever I try not to take too much credit for people's placements and stuff too, but I do I love helping people. So sort of being able to see people happy. Like I remember at DreamHack, the LAN, I was going around, I was helping people out during the live games when I didn't qualify to the finals. I would tell them like, oh, you should do this, that. And then they would come back to me after the game like, oh, I just clutched up. I got, you know, 8th that game. And they're so happy. It was like the best feeling ever. But I just like helping people. So, and also it's also good content to be made. So that's
Yeah,
like
it's not even about like taking credit. It's just like, you know, you got to get that sense of accomplishment too. It's not like you coach a player and you're like, all right, I did this. Because like I'm taking players that are better than me, but like they lack the basic knowledge, you know, like there's so many small things that these players that are placing don't know. And then you fucking coach them and then all of a sudden now they're fucking dominating, you know? So
yeah, even like solos, just like it's really hard to have your eyes on the rotate, your mats, if stuff's reloaded. Like there's so much simple stuff that's easily to forget. That's really useful when it comes to coaching.
Quinn, how'd you get your name, bro?
All right, so
Are you rich?
No.
Are you a homie?
I am not. I'm not.
Are you a
obviously,
homie?
I am a homie though. That is one thing I am. But I've actually had a pretty crazy upbringing to where I am today.
Good, because I wanted to ask you that, and that's easier. Fuck asking you that.
So you do want me to just go through?
Yeah, tell it. Yeah.
Go through. All right. So I live in like the suburbs of Los Angeles, California, and I've had like a perfect life until I was like 7, right? Then my parents got divorced, and then that went pretty crazy. Then both my parents ended up struggling when it comes to addiction. Like my dad was a drug addict, and then my mom had alcohol addiction, and I've had like 4 stepdads. So that's like the
Did you like any of them?
I think at the point where you know, when it comes to like the first one, it's like, you know, you really do like them, but then when it comes to happening over and over and over again, then all that energy that you put out into that person, like, oh, what if I, you know, put up all this energy and love, and then next thing you know, it's like it's on to the next one. So
yeah, they're gone.
Yeah, so that was a really hard thing going through. My mom's been married for I think like 5 years or 6 years now, and I really like my stepdad now.
So you learned how to be a player from her.
No. I
mean, what a statement, bro. No, stop. No, this dude, a kid made a meme about this, Arab. A kid made a meme, and you just proved them right. Remember the meme about the guest telling the deep story, and then you making a fucked up joke about it?
Yeah,
it's so real.
But the guest is laughing, and it was a great point.
That's so funny.
I think I've learned how to treat women like better as well, or at least I tried to, based off of like past relationships that my mom wasn't treated the best, or like, and also I really value finding someone in the future that I could stay with permanently, so my kids don't have to go through the similar instances that I went through when I was younger.
Yeah.
Do you think it helped you for the better, or like did it leave long lasting like shit that if you're not comfortable talking about it, don't talk about it.
I'm down to talk about it, everything for the most part. But yeah, I feel like it's definitely turned me to be a better person over the years. Like I used to be super shy. Well, I was really outgoing. I did sports when I was younger, and then
soccer.
I had to start moving. I did 2 years of soccer, 7 years of baseball, a year of football. I used to swim. Like I did everything. And then that sort of went to a halt when I had to move a lot. And there's just like a lot of, you know, I became sort of shy. I was moving schools. I wasn't really like too outgoing and stuff like that. So that's when I, you know, sort of shut down a little bit. And then when it came to high school, I was able to go all years of my high school. And that sort of allowed me to, you know, grow as a person. And I think that's why I love esports so much. I used to be a really competitive sports player, but I never really had the opportunity to get that competitive drive through sports, because I was just too shy to do it at the point.
Are you still shy?
I don't think I'm shy anymore at all.
Yeah, you seem pretty outgoing, dude. To your point about like how your life has gone since that adversity, I think that's it's very telling of somebody's character progression, how they handle things like that in life, and if they let it become a detriment to themselves and how they live the rest of their lives. You know what I'm saying? Because some people have some stuff happen like that to them, even like stuff that wasn't, you know, even to the level of what happened to you, and they just let it ride out for their entire life, bro. They just let it affect every decision, every thought, every idea that they have. And you can't live in a victim mentality, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm all against that mentality. I really like progression and being able to move on to the next thing in life, and not always putting blame on something that happened in the past.
Yes,
Because I feel like
dude.
like you were saying, there's no progression at all when it comes to like, oh, the reason why, I'm not successful is because this happened. It's like, no, the reason why you're not successful is because you didn't, adapt or switch it up and, just move on, basically.
Yeah,
You
it's like
you gotta rise through adversity. You know what I'm saying? You can't be a product of your environment. Like if that's the case, dude, then your life is just written for you already. You have no fucking say in your fate.
Yeah.
yeah, I like to say all the time is like nobody cares about your circumstances. They just care about what you're actually putting out, So it's like who cares? Like nobody like somebody was born rich, somebody was born middle class, somebody was born poor. And guess what? It doesn't fucking matter because you complaining isn't going to do anything. You got to figure out a way out of whatever you're in. You got to figure out a way to make you happy. So it's like you can sit there and you can complain or you can go try to figure it out. And it's going to be hard. But you can figure it out and be happy the rest of your life, or you can fucking be miserable, So.
Yeah, I used to live in a trailer with no internet, no water, like when I was like 10 to 12. So I had like really no video games, no nothing. And I feel like sort of going through like an instance like that of like, you just really see what you just want to get out of like positions like that in life. And that's why I feel like I grind so hard is like, I just want to be more successful and, just have an offspring that's going to be able to, live a better life.
Hell yeah. That's always the goal, man, for sure. You gotta work to make the next generation work, not less hard, but like have a fucking advantage on where you started. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Exactly.
That's the whole goal. And bro, I think, I'll speak for myself and Arab for a minute. Dude, both of our parents, they came from third world countries, bro. They sacrificed their entire livelihoods to bring, at least, my parents did for sure, to bring us over here. My dad pretty much sacrificed most of his like prime years, his like mid 20s or whatever to work to bring our entire family over here. And that's some shit, bro, where like the knowledge of the fact that I could be in a third world country under a tin roof living a probably not super great or fulfilling life, but I'm here instead doing some of the coolest shit I could ever imagine doing. Like I feel so blessed waking up, bro, every day. I don't take any of this for granted, bro. I really try, being grateful for the things I have and not worrying about the things I don't, and I think that's a very important mentality to have in general. I don't think a lot of people have that, to be honest.
100%.
Let me ask you a question. You think when our parents did that, you think they look back at those years and go, they were hard and they were rough and I fuck, like I wish I, or you think they go, fuck, I was successful, I did this?
Dude, I asked my dad, I'm like, would you ever move back to Nicaragua? And he goes, oh my God, no. he's like, dude, moving here was the best decision ever. And you know what's funny? I don't think I've ever told you this. My dad's goal coming here was to make enough money to go back home and buy a box truck, like a big, like a fucking box truck, right? To work with my grandpa. And he got here and he was like, oh shit. He's like, this shit's kind of fucking sick. Oh my God, a McDonald's? And he's like, holy shit. He's like, fuck going back. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how that all started. But I mean, I don't think he regrets it at all, bro. Do you think yours do at all?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like they had tough years and we always say like, they gave us better lives or whatnot. But like they were probably just like us in their 20s, grinding and trying to kill it.
Where do you think we got it from, bro? The good looks and the grind, baby.
Quinn, do you live with your mom?
Yeah, so I live with my mom. I have a stepsis, a sister, and then I have I live with my stepdad too.
Really? Does your mom support it?
Yes.
Now she does, but did she?
No, she didn't. So the reason why I started doing schooling is because that was a part of the, you can do all this gaming, you can do it all, but you have to do school at the same time. So, and I did it. Like, it's as simple as that. I got good grades, and that's what I always try to tell, a lot of little kids. Like, they're like, oh, my parents don't support me playing video games all day, and I want to be a pro. It's like, because you're getting Fs and you're failing your classes. Maybe if you were getting A's and B's, and then you approached your parents like, oh, I'm getting
Exactly.
good grades. Would you allow me to get a little bit more extra
Oh, shit,
time
my camera froze.
playing on the internet?
You're good. Keep talking.
I mean, that was just like the basis of just like, I feel like if you do something good and you basically tell your parents like, yeah, I'll get good grades, but I hope that I can have some more leniency when it comes to being able to game and pursue something that I
I don't
enjoy.
even understand why that's such a foreign like thought in like these younger kids' minds. Like you have to fucking earn your time. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, I have a nephew and he's 15 now. And Eric, are you here?
I'm
Can you hear
here.
us?
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. We can hear you.
You can't see me?
No,
No, we
cannot
can't,
see
we
I
you.
see you guys. I feel like a ghost right now.
I can see you.
You can see his camera. His camera's working.
Yeah.
I can't see it. What the fuck? Oh, there we go. Okay, now I
Oh,
can see it.
shit. Okay.
But but anyways, like I said, I have a nephew who's 15 and he doesn't understand why his parents don't let him play video games or do nothing all day. I'm like, bro, when I was your age, my dad would kick my ass if he came home and the grass wasn't fucking mowed or I got fucking C's in class, bro. I was like, my parents would kick my ass. I was like, your parents, they take away your Xbox and then they wonder why you're not motivated to do shit, Like that's it. There's very little consequences for it, but yeah, like it's just like kids don't get that you have to earn that. You have to earn that respect from your parents. Where they're like, okay, my kid has his shit together. I'll let him do what he wants. But you have to earn that. It's not just given or whatever.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of parents, they don't understand it too when it comes to like gaming could be an actual career. So when they usually see it, they see it as a waste of time and stuff like that too.
True.
So yeah. But when it came to like the very beginning, I don't know if do you remember WSOE when they hosted a Fortnite tournament? So that was the first LAN tournament that I went to, and sort of being able to qualify, and then they watched the stream.
You qualified for that?
Yeah.
You played in WSOE?
I did. And I got 44th out of 50, so it doesn't really matter. But
Who was it with?
I did qualify. Wait, I was a guy named Emph.
No, I know the girl named Emphies. I don't know.
No. He doesn't play anymore. He used to be like has a jail mock and all those people.
Did you make money for qualifying? It was $5,000, right? Or no, that was
Nope.
It was $50,000 for winning. Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was $50,000 for winning.
Elevate
Top
one,
20
right?
got paid. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that whole experience was pretty cool, and they were able. I really wanted them to go and watch me live, but they didn't because they still didn't understand it, and then they were able to watch through Twitch, and then they saw the production craziness and how it actually was like pretty surreal, and then they really understood what esports was based off of me being able to go there and perform and compete.
That's dope. My dad, it took my dad and me raising fucking $12,000 for St. Jude in like 48 hours for him to be like, oh shit. Okay, he fucking shaved his head bald for this.
Yeah, it's like, it's real.
He's like, oh shit. He's like, are you on crack? I don't. Where are your eyebrows? Dude, all it took for my parents to not give a shit about what I do these days is to just fucking graduate college. Once again, we go back to the just like do the one thing that your parents have asked you to do your entire life. And I'm not saying, I'm not saying like go to college, bro. Like, if you really don't want to, don't. But like I was blessed to basically get a paid for scholarship due to the fact that I am slightly above average when it comes to intelligence and brown and not white, right? That's crazy. Affirmative action. I was like that 2% that they needed for that grant. Anyways, so I got schooling for free basically, and that's why I took advantage of that. But once again,
Quinn's black, right?
I get that.
Yeah.
I could tell.
He's doing white
Homie Quinn.
Yeah. No, I could tell for sure. But anyways, like I said, for me personally, all it took for my parents to basically let me do my thing was just I had to finish school. I got good grades, and they didn't give a fuck, bro. As long as I did my part of the deal, they didn't care.
Here's the thing though, my dad stopped caring about school once he saw like over COVID, and he was like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't actually give a fuck about the school anymore. I was just so close to finishing that I finished it.
Yeah.
But, like he knows now, bro. Like he sees what I'm doing. Laylam doesn't have to go to school. Like he doesn't care. My mom still does. My mom still doesn't understand a fucking thing. She just knows like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. She's like, okay. Good, but she doesn't understand it. So are you close with your dad at all?
Yeah, so I mean that relationship was pretty rocky. I got a pretty crazy. I mean, it was just like off and on. Like I lived in Houston for a little bit, like 4 months, 8th grade. One of my stepdads was working in the oil industry on the California shore, but the headquarters are in Houston. So we moved to Houston and we lived out there for mid of like my 8th grade year. So like 3 months, 4 months. So I didn't really talk to my dad too much when it came to that, and he's always had his issue where he's off and on when it comes to his mental and stuff like that. But he's been really supportive. And I've been in contact with him for a good bit in like the last like year and a half.
Nice. It's cool. It's cool having a relationship with your parents.
Yeah, 100%.
Are you do your high school friends ever hit you up and go like, yo, I heard you're doing this fucking content thing, like I see what you've been doing?
I had a couple girlfriends when it came to high school, and
at the same time, my
Whoa,
man.
I told you,
my
he's
man.
a player.
God damn.
Yo,
Holy
Quinn, let me
shit.
suck your
super
dick
loyal.
while you coach.
He said loyal to the streets, my man. What the fuck? Couple of girl. All right, continue.
Ooh.
Sorry, my bad.
Whoa, wait, my
So-
desk is rising.
No. So I one of my first girlfriends actually wrote a diss track on her, and it was really bad. So that relationship ended pretty bad, and then during the World Cup.
I mean, you did write a diss track on her.
Yeah.
It was probably fire, bro.
He
That's
was
why
like
you got the
watching
name
Rice
Homie
Gum,
Quinn,
bro,
huh?
and he put up a
Nah.
fucking.
Yeah, it was something similar to that, low key.
Yeah, that's what we all were doing at that time. I made a diss track too, bro. I made one on Leafy is here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Is it posted somewhere?
It's private on my YouTube. I've shown it before.
Oh, you
though.
gotta unlist that.
Yeah.
That's probably funny. No, but when it came to that, during World Cup, I remember she hit me up. She's like, "Oh, are you in the Fortnite World Cup or something like that?" Because I was placing during the weeks, and then everyone was just like locked in when it came to sort of like my exes. They knew what I was doing. So they
Why?
hit me
Why'd
up
they
and
know?
then-
Would you post it on like your personal, like page
Yeah,
and shit, like your Facebooks and shit?
Yeah, on my Instagram. I do
Yeah.
not care about what anyone in real life, like,
Yeah.
they might judge me for playing video games or whatnot, but I just know that, you're over here doing your thing and I'm over here doing my thing, and I love what I'm doing and you probably hate what you're doing. So
Yeah.
I think that's like the two differences there. So I post it for all my RLs to see. I feel like a lot of Fortnite players, they get embarrassed when it comes to posting it on social media and stuff like that, and that's why they're never successful, because they never believe in what they're doing. Because if they really believed, then they would just the best type of fans and supporters are the people that in real life, because they're really going to be your first viewers and stuff like that too, to really help you get that boost. But I posted it there. I got a couple of people that DM me when it comes to my success, which is I just take it as love. Some people might be using it just to try to get back with me when it comes to like friendships or whatnot. But I appreciate all the support when it comes to IRLs.
So one of your exes hit you up to, did you rebound? Like what?
Yeah, I mean, I always respond. I mean, I don't know. I'm we hung out and stuff like that. So
Let's play duos in my bed. Why is it looks a little bit shooken up?
It's shooken up. I'm actually moving. I'm moving in 3 days.
To where?
To where?
20 minutes away from where I'm at right now. So still in the suburbs, but we're getting a house and I'm getting fiber internet.
Triangulated
Yeah,
location.
man.
Nice. Good
So-
shit.
Good
That's
shit.
huge.
Good shit. That's sick. Oh, also, like the reason she hit him up actually was because she wanted a feature on her diss track now.
Yeah. I mean, I must be doing something right that I could drop a diss track on a girl, and then she still
wants
talks
to
to
blow
me.
me.
You feel
That's some
like
true shit. That's some true shit.
Hey
I don't know.
Quinn, that that diss track was so hot. Really?
That's like the weird.
I called
that's
you
like
a
the
whore.
weirdest.
I called you a
Dude,
whore
no,
twice.
no, because she's like,
yeah,
she's like,
and I
yeah.
am a whore, and I want.
That's what it was. No. She told me, she's like, yeah, everything that you were saying was low key true. I'm like, Okay, so at least I know that I wasn't, good and out of pocket when it comes to everything. But, yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay, but why
I
would
think
she
it's so
say that?
weird.
Because she wanted to continue with something else. What happened after? There's no way she just
After-
texted you and said, "Oh yeah, everything you said was like true."
No, I think we met up in person, and then,
You got her a double chicken,
nothing crazy happened, but
double chicken Chipotle
And
bowl
he
with
was-
extra cucumber.
And
Right.
he
Yeah,
was
extra.
he was box fighting, if you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying?
Exploit it in real quick. No, I mean, I don't know. Because when it comes to that, it's like, I don't know. I always like to.
Yeah, so nice guys
I think it's just cool.
Nice guys can win.
Yeah, I feel like I'm super nice.
Do you
and
finish last?
Always.
Okay.
Always.
Hey, my man.
Nice guys
my man.
finish last.
That's the correct answer on the record. Yes, for sure. Yo, dude. So, kind of segueing from this, like you've had a lot of success in the scene. I've known about you for a while, but what are your goals after like in the space? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you have any goals? Like where do you see yourself in 5 years? Type shit.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to be able to be like one of the faces of Twitch or just like any platform and just being able to just do what I love. And, I think like the most like the best thing is it's like going live with, and then automatically having like 3,000, 4,000 viewers, and then just able to do like whatever you want and you still get viewers just because you have that core fan base. So just allowing my core fan base to build and having them mess with me for like who I am, I think that's one of the goals. But I definitely see gaming. I feel like there's so much stuff that I could do when it comes to, continue with Fortnite or switch to a different game or whatnot. But I just want to be able to be a part of esports for the rest of my career, or my career.
Feel that. Do you primarily stream Fortnite like right now, like only?
Yeah, only Fortnite.
Do you ever do just chatting or anything like that?
Here and then. I was thinking about doing it, but it's just like I feel like do you guys know Big Shot at all? You guys ever seen
Yeah,
him
the
on
dude who
Twitter?
pays people to shout him out.
Yeah. So I mean, that was like the last time I did like a just chatting stream. I was doing an interview with him and just like messing around. So
Quinn did
But
an
I-
exclusivity deal. Big Shot paid him
you-
to not do just chatting.
you seem like you seem charismatic, bro. I feel like people would be real you're real approachable, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Edwin says about every guest. Don't take it to heart.
No, I don't. I hate some of our guests for sure. But I'm just
Name him
playing.
right now.
But no,
Name him right now.
Munchie. So, anyways, well, you hate him more than I do. But anyways, you should definitely do some just chatting, bro. If you're trying to build that core fan base, you know what I'm saying? Just try it out. I feel like you're charismatic, and I feel like you're easy to carry a conversation with, and that's something that a lot of people can't do, bro. Like, we have some guests on the podcast that are strictly Fortnite pros, and they have a hard time conversating casually, And I think that would make transitioning out of Fortnite difficult for them, but I don't see that happening for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've done some IRL stuff on my YouTube when it comes to vlogs and stuff like that. I feel like Phase 5, I made it in like the top 100 for Phase 5, and that sort of helped me a lot because I wanted to go down towards like the more IRL content route and switching up my content from just strictly Fortnite. But the Phase 5 sort of pushed it really hard when it came to you have to do an IRL video, you have to do these specific tasks. So that really helped me out.
Do you feel like you deserved a spot?
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I did. I feel like I should have been in the top 5 for Phase 5, just because I know how hardworking I am, and I know my future is just going to be more consistent. And
when they pulled out the top 5, did you expect yourself to be in there?
So they went from top 100, right? So
right, to top
I was
20.
actually the 100th slot. So I was the
shit.
last person chosen. So they chose 95 themselves. The next 5 people, they had 24 hours or no, they did it every single day for the next week or something like that. And they would choose a new person every single day. So or actually, no, they did it, 24 hours. Each hour, they chose a new person or something like that. And I was the last person chosen, and that was because a lot of the community was tweeting me out on Twitter. And so that's the reason why I got the top 100. But that feeling was sort of, I felt like really accomplish because a lot of the community went like behind me. But at the same time, I feel like I should have already been in that top 95. So there was like the balance between those two. And then I didn't make the top 20, but you know, it is what it is.
Did that help you grow the phase 5 shit? Did you see a significant difference, or do you feel like you just marketed for free for them?
I feel like I didn't grow too much. I feel like a lot, like during like the phase 5, I felt like there was a lot of fake love when it came to that, because like people would support you because you're doing the phase 5, and then next thing you know, a month later after the phase 5, none of those people come back. So
well, is that fake love? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of fake love, but also, I mean, there's the people who like are there and they support, but they watch from the side, and you know they don't like everything, but when you need it most, they do.
That's true. Yeah, 100%. I feel like I'm one of the pros that's like the least controversial when it comes to, you know, beefing with people. I'm like,
except for before this podcast, you were talking shit about all those people. You want to name them?
Yeah, I know, but that's just because.
Don't name them. Don't name them. Yeah.
Okay. I won't. Maybe next podcast. But yeah. I don't know. I feel like the best thing for phase 5 for me was being able to. They helped me out with my content, just forcing me to do certain stuff when it comes to vlogs, and you know, getting a vlog camera, better webcam, and all that stuff like that was the best thing that I got out of phase 5.
What do you have, the G7X?
For the camera, it's a Sony.
The one you use for your stream.
Yeah, the A6000.
Yeah, that's what I have, I think.
Yeah, I think I got it because of you. And sure.
Are you still uploading a lot, or no? Like that type of content, like vlog type shit, or no?
I was for a good bit. I sort of stopped a little bit after my 3rd place in FNCS. I think I have a channel manager, and we wanted to sort of get more growth and more consistent growth. So we were sort of talking about just doing strictly Fortnite videos, just for the numbers. But you know, I like doing IRL stuff a lot.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if you get that community love on the Fortnite videos, it'll definitely transfer over when you do, you know, other stuff, dude. I feel like dude, like Arab's killing it, bro. Like he blew his shit up doing Fortnite content strictly for a long time, and now he can fucking post whatever, and it has a chance of blowing up. See, the thing that people don't understand about social media and YouTube specifically is that the amount of subscribers you have they're not a direct correlation to guaranteed views. What they do is they allow you traction, right? Where if I posted the exact same video and it's a video that is 1 million views worthy, but I have 0 subscribers, and I post it to a channel with absolute zeros, it's probably not going to do well. But if I have 100,000, you know, it has traction. It has the ability to fucking fly. So, yeah, so
that's a great way to put it. Because like some videos will get 250K, some videos will get, you know, 1 million over time, but a lot of them will get 40,000 or 20,000.
Yeah.
And I
traction.
expand. I try to upload like 2 to 3 Fortnite videos for every, you know, like it could be a stream video, but it'll be like a food challenge or a vlog or whatever. So that way there's like 2, 3 decent or banger ones, and then I know the vlog will do worse normally. Some vlogs recently have been doing better than Fortnite videos. Like they'll hit like 80K or whatever, but they'll do worse normally, but they'll at least get those 20K core that love it, and they always love it. Nobody complains about it. You know, they're like, oh, please do more, blah, blah. And that like expands. Cause I don't want to be in Fortnite forever, bro. You know?
Yep.
My fucking wrists hurt. Do your wrists hurt?
No, only when I Kovacs for the most part. But.
Dude, my wrists are fucked.
Which one? Which one's the worst?
Both.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes they get numb. They just get numb out of nowhere. My whole hand. Yeah. So I just finger my ass.
You're just for Fortnite, or is it
Fortnite? Well, no, it's from Fortnite.
Okay, so nothing else.
Oh well, no, I was saying when it gets numb, I finger my ass to see if it's still working. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See, See, the thing is, he gets the hand numb, and then he does this thing called a stranger, which is where you beat your shit, but it doesn't feel like it's you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dude, just like imagine Angelina Jolie. Yeah, you've never said.
Well, you never said. Actually, no troll. Wait. No troll. Is that a real thing on Urban Dictionary?
Yes. Stop.
Is it called the stranger?
You never stop. Look, you've never sat on your hands until they went numb and jerked your shit.
No.
Oh, me
What?
neither. Me neither. No, me neither. That's weird. That's weird.
Is that a thing? Do I need to try that?
Yeah.
What are you
It's
saying?
nothing
Yeah. Why are you
special.
both saying?
Because I don't know. It's just like it's like a I don't know. It's like a meme, but people actually do it though.
You've done
Yeah.
it. It's nothing special.
You know
I'm
where
gonna try
where
this.
actually,
I'm trying
you
it.
know what
I am gonna beat my dick with my numb hands.
listen,
And I'm gonna
Tweet about it after. You gotta give us an update.
dude, listen. You know what's hilarious? You know where I heard that for the first time ever? Like no troll. The first time that thought was even like put in my head. It was a Family Guy episode. It was a Family Guy episode where like one of them described it perfectly, like as a meme. But I was like, what the fuck? People do that? Give me 10 minutes.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Anyways.
say that your girlfriend asked you to hook up with a stranger and you beat her with your numb hand instead.
You guys ever pull a Houdini on your chick?
Oh, yeah, where you send her somewhere like a hidden cave.
No.
And she
Look,
just
it's when you
disappears?
no stop. It's when you're banging your chick, but you make sure she's facing a window, and then you leave the room. You're like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom, but you gotta make sure all the lights are off.
And somebody else
And you
comes
have
in.
and then you have a homie that like has like a similarly sized dick, and then they start railing her, and then you go outside and you bang on the window and you wave at her.
Dude, that would actually be hilarious.
You know who I think would have done that? Steve-O.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Oh, dude, I have surf homies. I have one surf homie, bro, that actually did that. Like, no troll did that with a chick that wasn't his, But, dude, he did that to the chick, and then the chick closed the blinds on him outside.
Outplayed.
Outplayed. Yeah, for real.
That's GG's.
So, that's the real coin flip you're taking there. You better hope the dude's dick isn't nicer than yours,
True.
Well, it was that day, apparently.
Oh, 100%.
Quinn,
Yeah.
I don't think... Did you still ever tell us how you got your name? You just told us about your childhood and never went into the name.
Yeah. Because
Here I am, like, making sure.
I did avoid that question. I mean, because of Rich Homie Quan, but that's not how I got the
So
name.
you are white-faced.
I mean, hopefully I don't get canceled. So when I first started playing Fortnite,
Can you do this?
Everyone thought I
Or,
was
like,
black.
push?
Just a bunch of oil. That's all.
That's good
But-
makeup.
Yeah, people thought I was a black pro, and until I
Because you had
started
no
like
face cam?
streaming. No, I did stream with the face cam.
Oh, because your name was Rich Homie Quinn.
Rich Homie Quinn, so they would automatically assume. But yeah, so they would always come in and be like, "Oh my God, no way you're white." But I'm like, "Yeah, I am." But I got my name through when I was in Houston. This was like 2013. Rich Homie Quan was popping at the time. I was super shy, didn't talk to no one. It was like my second day in school. Some guy came up to me and he said, "Hey, what's up, Rich Homie Quinn?" Because my name's Quinn. Rich Homie Quan, 2013. Bam, got the name, and then here I am.
Great name, by the way, Quinn.
I love my name. It's
Yeah.
the best.
Quinn is... Do
It
you listen
stands
to
out.
Quinn? Like Ciara?
Yeah,
Quinn
a little
92?
bit.
Or whatever it is?
Yeah,
I love his music,
Yeah,
bro.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Wait. So there was a time where people didn't know that you were white?
Yeah, they didn't know.
That's really funny. What were people's reactions when they found out?
Dude, it was just like, dude, there's no way you're white. And yeah, because I remember it was like on Twitter. This is like probably Fortnite season like 4, season 5. Because I've been playing comp since like season 3 of chapter 1, like super OG. And they would be like, dude, the best black Fortnite pro is Rich Homie Quinn. And I'm like, I had to tell them, I'm like, bro, I'm white. And then they're like, dude, there's no way.
Man, bro, you fucked up your end pass. You had it. You fucked up.
I
You
know.
should-
You just never face cam.
You should have been
Yeah.
dropping the exactly all that just to say it.
I
Yeah,
got
there's this
super clean path for myself.
there's
Careful.
this kid in the community named Bronos, and he has like the LeBron James fucking profile picture.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, dude, before I followed him, I saw him everywhere, dude. And I
Yeah.
thought he was black for the longest time. And then one time he like had like a going live tweet, and I clicked on it, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Dude, he's like just like a white kid. I was like, no way.
He did a face
Yeah.
cam?
So, yeah, he does face cam sometimes.
Sometimes his arena streams he doesn't because I think he just streams for like 14 hours long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got an account share and shit. Like someone streams on his
And,
account.
it's disgusting.
Streaming for 14 hours isn't that hard. You do that.
It
You've
isn't.
done that before, haven't you?
all the time. I feel like, dude, people
Right?
are just like
Like if you got nothing to do that day, like I've been doing it a lot now because we have shit to do and we film shit now. But like for the most part, bro, like I used to pump them out like they were fucking nothing. Like every day, 15 hours, 16 hours, you know, some days 18, 12, whatever, like all over. They weren't hard.
when you want to make it, then that's what you need to do. I feel like a lot of people always complain like, oh, I'm not blowing up or whatnot, and they're like, it's because you do 3-hour streams. You don't really grow anything there. You don't get like a bot in your chat just to be, you know, there for like the next rest of your stream or whatnot. So
What do you mean
I don't
a
know.
bot in your chat?
Like just like a random person just sitting there just watching you do nothing, forgets
Oh.
that it's on. So you just like your viewer count rises over time. So
Yeah, I get what you're saying. They just put it on. Like they know you're live. You're gonna be live all day. They just put it on.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, dude. How many times do you have like a? I just got the TV installed. Like, how many times am I gonna have someone on the fucking TV and forget? How many times do you tab a homie or like a streamer friend and like you're watching them and you're like, all right, I gotta go for a few hours. I'm gonna leave my computer on anyway. Like, I might as well just leave them up, and you just leave them up. You know, it's like people do that. People leave you on the TV. They forget about it, and then that you having more viewers gives you a higher chance of being higher on the thing. New people will click. Yeah, a lot of people don't grind. It's hard, bro. It's hard to grow when you only stream 3 hours. Edwin's been grinding recently.
Wait, I just lagged out. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back. Edwin's been grinding recently. He's been hitting 7-hour streams a day. He's been doing like 3.5, going doing shit in the day, and then doing another 3.5. Which
Yeah, I've been doing 2 days.
I try to low-key treat it like a job. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, of course. You have to, bro. That's how you turn a hobby into a job. You got to show up, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell him the XQC thing.
Oh my God, it's like one of my favorite quotes right now, which is, you know, how can you expect your name to be drawn from the hat if you never put your name in the hat? You know what I'm saying? You have to wake up every day and put your name in the hat. You got to clock in, you know?
Yeah.
It's a good quote. It's a good quote. But yeah, dude, I mean, like I said, bro, it's like people oftentimes see the success. They see like the view count getting higher and this and that. And they're like, how? But they don't understand that you have literally dedicated your life to it, bro. Like dude, the thing is, there's no shortcut to this. There really isn't, bro. Like outside of getting extremely lucky somehow, like you just have to fucking put in the work, bro. That's with anything in life. Anything in life. There's no shortcut, bro. You just have to fucking work. You know, that's it.
Yep.
Easy
Even
as
like
that. That is the
host doesn't
shortcut.
do it.
No, that's not. Yeah.
I agree. You have to put in the hours. That's all it is.
Quinn, what are your plans, bro? What are your plans for the next fucking few months? You coming out with a series? I think you need to come out with a coaching series, bro.
I was, but it's really hard not to, you know, because I was trying to do like a hindsight series, like looking at games in hindsight, and then I'd analyze it. But I try not to bite off of you too much, honestly, because I respect when it comes to the coaching stuff.
But the thing is, like doing a similar same style is not the same as taking someone's name.
Yeah. And
right,
not
like
crediting too, right?
Well, the thing is, yeah, some people will take my name inside the mind of cons or whatever, and they'll all credit me. They'll credit me, so I don't, you know, say anything or whatever, or tell them to fuck off. But like, they'll be just like, all right, this title is inspired by Arab. Like, this is my fucking series that I popularized. There's a difference between like, yeah, I think I created the inside the mind style of content where you're talking live over a game and explaining what you're doing in the moment. You know, raising the audio levels of your voiceover versus in game. Like other people doing it doesn't bother me. It's not like I think that because I popularized it. Every form of content started somewhere, you know, like I made it and I popularized it, sure. But it's the idea when people steal the name, you know, that's different because then you're taking the brand. It's like, you know, the same thing as like how I throw jabs at Faxity. Like I don't hate Faxity, but I throw jabs at the Content Machine thing. Cypher now says Content Machine, you know, but who's the only one with fucking, you know, who's the only one with Content Machine merch? You know, clearly they don't actually give a fuck. They just saw a good name and they use it. So it's like, no, bro, don't feel like that. Plus, like, you're a homie too. You know, do like if you're trying to do that style, fuck yeah, do the style, but figure out a fucking title for it because that matters. Because also people think that like stealing a title is gonna help them. It's not. You know, there might be the one dude who gets lucky, whatever, or does it on a different platform that I haven't fucking branched out to. But for the most part, people want to see you create your own thing. I have these messages with Who Fishy, actually. I want to talk about them because he messaged me one day. He said, yo, bro, I'm thinking of starting up an educational commentary series kind of like yours. I want to call it Inside the Controller Brain. It's like a twist off yours. Let me know if you think it's too close to your idea. If you don't want me to name it this, thanks, bro. And he I didn't respond. I wanted to give him time to think about it because I saw it. I didn't respond. He
That's
goes,
evil. That's evil right there.
He goes, never mind. Decided on another name. Keep up the great work, bro. Love watching the streams and content. And he comes out with a fucking series. Here, let me fucking find the series name right here. He comes out with a series, and it was a great series. Let's see his playlist. Why Fishy? Tell me that's not a better name than Inside the Mind of a Controller Brain.
Yeah.
His name is Who Fishy.
Yeah.
And he came up with the title Why Fishy, bro.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good. That is
That
good.
is
That's
actually
clever.
really good.
That's clever. Yeah.
And all those Why Fishy videos did great.
Yep.
You know, and that was his brand, and that was a great fucking name.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I agree.
it's like when you put your mind to something and you come up with a name for it that fits your style or your brand, boom, like it's gonna bang. People know this is you. You're associating it, and not only are you building your brand, like now people are gonna hear this and associate with you. When people hear Inside the Mind, they don't think of fucking the dude on TikTok. They don't think of the dude who fucking stole or who uses it and, you know, credits me as inspired by. They think of me.
That's so true.
You know, people see here no longer a noob. They think of me. Like you taking it isn't gonna do anything. You making the same style content, well, it's whatever. Like I could have popularized something, but it's not the same thing, bro. Like don't ever feel like that.
That's fair. It's really fair. And I think him also reaching out to also does that make a difference when it comes like, oh, he hit you up first and
yeah, it's a respect thing.
Yeah.
You know, but also like I'm not gonna respond and tell you to fuck off.
Yeah.
Like
that's true.
when people ask me things, like most of the time I'm gonna say like no or whatever. But it's like if a homie is asking me like, dude, I want to use your title, I feel weird saying like no.
No.
So like at that point, I'm gonna be like, all right, let me let it sit for a little, see if you think there's something wrong with that.
True.
Because that's what happened, you know?
That is so true.
Like he sat there and what did he do? It was 2 hours only. What did he do in those 2 hours? In his mind, he's probably thinking, shit, you know, I just DM'd this. I could probably come up with something myself. Yeah. And then he came up with why fish, you know? Yeah, so it's like, it's when people think it's easy, like, oh, you just come up with something. It's not. Like, no. When you come up with an idea, like Edwin and I will throw out an idea and it'll just be in the back of our head. And then the way ideas happen is, okay, you just saw something in real life that like made you think of this idea and now it connects and you're like adding layers onto this idea. So it's like ideas aren't just built instantly. They're pieces. You know, you're sitting down with the homies, you think of this great idea, boom, remember this. All right, remember this. Remind me about it later. Boom, you see something, it reminds you of it, it adds on. Now this idea is turning into an actual concept that you can take, right? Yep. Like, so it's, people think it's all just easy. It's like, oh, okay, it comes to you. It does. It comes to you. The idea is there, but then you have to figure it out. You have to come up with a name. You have to, so it's like, you know, yeah, I just went on a rant, but that's how you make original content.
That's true. Yeah.
And you should. I mean, you're coaching so much. Like, you should be making your own series that is your brand.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just like when it comes to like the masterclass thing, it's like I really enjoyed putting videos on there. I don't know, because it was just like, oh, I could help it out. And then there's so much other content on there that's super helpful. So that's what I was sort of doing with my coaching, but definitely being able to also drop videos that are
totally,
like
and you're doing that, and you're getting paid for it or whatever. But you're not building your brand off that.
Yeah.
You're building Destiny Jesus' brand.
True.
You know, and sorry, DJ, if you're listening and I just fucked you over or whatever. But, like, plus you could do multiple ones, you know. I always saw it, bro. Pro guys offered me $5K a month when I launched Inside the Mind, by the way. $5K a month. Mm-hmm. I wasn't making anywhere close to $5K a month. And I said no. Because I saw the potential of what it would bring me to. And I'm glad I said no. because they
I mean,
wanted.
when they offer you 5K, that's when you know you have a really good idea, and then that like puts really good value on the content that you're making.
Yeah, I never even thought of it like that. That's a great point, though. I was just in my head, I'm like, I know this is a great idea, and long term, while I'm not putting it behind a paywall or whatever, long term, this is gonna grow everything, and it did. Before Inside the Mine, I had 120 average viewers, and then boom, Inside the Mine, sub customs, everything blew up, thousands of viewers. You know, like that caused everything. I spent 5 years on that YouTube channel to get it to 4.5K subs, and then boom. You know,
that's nuts.
Yeah, and those 4K subs came in like 1 week. I had like this big explosion like 2 years in, and then nothing since, and then eventually 2-3 years later, Inside the Mine. So it's like all it takes is that series. I tell Edwin too, like you got to start uploading on YouTube, because getting past that viewer point on Twitch without something, you know, outside of it is so hard. Like it's just, you're gonna be the same. Sure, you're gonna snowball, but there's not gonna be a big explosion. Like you have to have something that blows up somewhere else that makes people want to come here.
Yeah, I agree. And like you were saying, sub customs. I've been hosting customs every single day for the past like 3 weeks, and I put money on it, and there's no entry fee, and that has doubled my viewers on my channel. I think I went from like averaging like 230, and then like the last like three weeks I've been averaging like 400, 500.
Do you through Unite?
No, I do just through West.
And people
Open.
don't grief him?
Yeah, people don't grief him because of, I don't know. Like pros don't grief him because I'm chill with every single pro for the most part. So it's only like, you know, like the little Timmy that's running around that's griefing the customs, which makes them fun because they're zone rule customs. So you low-key want some action in between the time. So the Timmy rolls up and you're like, oh yeah, you just get to roll a guy.
You know, I actually, my favorite time playing Fortnite was playing zone rule customs. Back when they were huge, bro. They're so good for content.
I love it. And like Edwin was saying earlier, is like just chatting, you have like a, you know, you can like really connect with your fan base. That's what zone rule customs allows.
Bro, exactly.
You have action at the very beginning, and then there's a big gap between endgame where there's insane action. And during that big gap, I'm just over here talking in my chat the whole time. And that's when I really get my bonding time when it comes to, you know, like a just chatting thing. So that's where I sort of get that. And I feel like that also helps me grow.
Bro, that was my favorite time, is like during World Cup, 15 hours a day, bro. I'd wake up at like 1 p.m. By 2, I was live doing customs all the way up until 5 a.m. Boom, run it back. And it was nonstop, 15 hours a day. Zone. People are like, how'd you get good? You play the zone rule customs, but you play them like they're a real game. You don't just go fucking box up center zone and, you know, all
Purple
gold spaz. Yeah, exactly, bro. You play and you fucking rotate around whatever dead side would be. I didn't know what dead side was called dead side. I would just like try to avoid people, and eventually I built this like way of, you know, rotating zones until I was like, oh shit, this is what dead side is called. You know, and it was because of zone rule customs. Everyone was fucking jerking off in the middle of the map or the best hill or whatever, and I'm like putting myself in a bad spot purposely so that I can practice. It's cool. It's fun, and it's not mentally taxing.
No, not at all. I love them so much, but the only thing that hurts is like my mechanics, because you know, there's all that time.
Bro.
It's like I can't get better mechanically, so that's like the sort of sacrifices. You know, do you just want to sit around and do nothing until end game? But you know, I could be playing a ranked and everything I saw.
You know, you know what I've been doing to get better, like, because I'm actually like on a real vendetta to get better. I've been doing edit courses every day for at least like an hour or you know, half an hour. And dude, I've been running the fuck out of realistics, bro. I've been running them hot, dude. Do you know what my score is in that realistic? Because it keeps you like, gives you like arena points basically. It's like a little like in-game arena point.
Oh really?
Do you know how many arena points I have in that game? In fucking
8,000? 8,000?
I have 17,000.
Damn.
That's
17,000, bro. Yeah,
you play that shit hard.
Like, and a lot of the times, bro, they're shit. A lot of the times the kids are dog shit. But like, you know, like the one thing that it has helped me do is personally, like when I do a Raiders edit course, if it has
kids
like
are the hardest to kill, bro.
Bro, the Raider edit courses, they have like box this dummy, right? Like you box the dummy, whatever. But like these kids, they're dog shit. Yeah, but they move around. They move erratically, you know? So like you're trying to I'm trying to Pokeball these motherfuckers, right? And like that helps me, eventually do that to a better kid. And I think that they've helped out, bro. Realistics and the mechanics training has helped me out a lot, I think.
It does.
Quinn, are you known as having shit mechanics? I think you have like clean good mechanics, right?
I'm known for having terrible mechanics. I'm not even gonna beat around the bush.
Is it
I've good
terrible,
aim.
bro? Is it terrible mechanics, or is it like not fucking the top crackhead mechanics? Like you still have better mechanics than fucking most of the region.
Yeah, well, it is. It's like, yeah, I can't do a quadruple edit, but you're never gonna use that in game. I feel like my mechanics are pretty.
Yeah, they're game mechanics.
They're game mechanics when it comes to, yeah. But I feel like I'm definitely behind, but that's because I'm getting my dual PC setup and then fiber, and then I feel like I'll
The
be
dual PC goes crazy.
I feel like I'm gonna be in a spot where I'm gonna have an advantage on people.
It makes
just
such a big
off of my
difference.
stuff. It's not because I run my zonal customs on like 60 FPS in game. Like I'm over here on like a console. Like it's really bad.
You don't stream
but
events because you can't.
I do that's like another thing.
Really?
Is that I stream on really bad FPS and I still sometimes play. So it's pretty nuts.
Dude, people don't realize the difference until you get it. The
Yeah,
best,
yep,
the
it's gonna
first
be nuts.
$3,000 I ever made, I put into a
Yep.
PC,
Yep.
and I had dual, and then it made all the rest of it. So
Yeah, it's
I'm
such
excited.
a good investment.
Quinn on top. Good for you, bro.
Thank you.
So what's the series name?
I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking, I'm like, rich homie this, rich homie that. I don't know. I mean, I've tried it with this last episode of Hindsight because I think I don't know. Like,
What's
but
it
I don't know if
called?
that really sticks. I think it's called Hindsight. Like first episode of Hindsight, and just like
That's a cool.
being
That's a
able-
cool name.
Dude, how about
because
just
looking at
Quinside the mind, dude.
Quinside, yeah.
Dude, that's
Quinside the
good.
mind.
That's good.
That is so good.
Listen, if you actually want to go with
That's
that,
too much though.
nah, dude. If you want to go with that,
Shot.
you have my blessing,
Quinside the game, or I don't know.
bro.
Like, yeah.
That is good.
Yeah, I don't know. Quinside the mind, dude. I like it.
Oh
See?
no.
See, that's cool. That's a spin-off.
Yeah, but I didn't even make that. Edwin over here with
I know.
the 2 IQ. So
But
it's
listen,
just
if
like,
you end up-
but that's even better because you didn't make it. It wasn't even your idea.
And it was live in front of me. Listen, I personally, you have my blessing on this podcast. Only reason
Oh
is
my
because it
God.
happened here. If you end up making that, you have my blessing, bro.
that's
Welcome
gonna
to the
get
first
so much
episode
gas
of
on Twitter,
Quinside
too.
the Mind.
Yeah, no, that is actually hilarious. Here, you'll be in the description of every single Quinside the Mind video. Oh, that's insane. That's insane.
Quinn,
Yeah.
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say it's like so. You guys brought up like what am I thinking about doing in the next like 2 to 3 months? I want to try going super hard and competitive and see if I can be because I see myself as a top 20 player on NA West,
I think you are.
but I want to be top 10 or top 5, which is gonna be really difficult. But I want to see if the ping and the better FPS is really gonna be able to get me to that level.
Do you feel like
So-
you could compete on other regions?
Yeah, easily.
Yeah.
I feel like I have more respect on East Coast than I do West Coast. I feel like.
Really?
Yeah, the pros respect me a lot more when it comes to like knowing that I'm a better. I don't know because I.
You're
feel
also
like
one of the only
West Coast for
people who makes
mechanics.
content on
That's why.
West.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like me. When it comes to pros, Reet, maybe Wavy here, Epic, and all of them are starting to stream a little bit more. But when it came to like viewing parties, that's why I blew up so much. Is because I was the only person that was streaming and being able to make it to endgame, and so they would be forced to watch me every single time. And so it's like, so yeah, I'm gonna try to take that pretty serious and to see what I could do out of that. And I'm sure if it doesn't work, then I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing and then have a new goal come up.
So basically, fuck everyone on West.
I love West Coast, but yeah, fuck them.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I had options to go to East Coast and play
With extra.
No, just in general. I feel like I've had offers from like different teams and stuff like that. Before I was an extra, and then there's people that tried doing it when I was extra, but it's just like extra as an org. I met an NFL player yesterday because of extra. We went to lunch and all that stuff, which was really cool. But I have to praise extra. I watched the whole Sly interview. You know, Sly was boosting extra the whole time. I've been in extra for a while now.
You
and I have nothing but
they
positive
let
things to
you
say.
they let you do phase 5 while in extra, right?
Yeah.
How'd that
was-
conversation go?
That was sort of because we had another person in extra at the same time that also made phase 5 top 100. That was extra Jake. So that conversation was definitely a little rough because, you know, from a branding aspect, they didn't want one of their players also grinding for another team. But they allowed me to do it. But that was before Sub Nation. That was before a lot of things.
Yeah.
So they respected me pretty well during that. But
Nice. That's cool.
yeah.
I think I was in RBK when it started, and I didn't want to fuck.
I feel like that's almost like I feel like it's almost like a community event too. It's like
Yeah, bro. But like,
it's not even like an RC, you know. And also, I feel like if you made it, it would probably be like good on extra too. Like they'd be like, oh, he came from extra, like, you know, like what's that team type shit.
yeah, but it's like also one of those things like you're building a team and your players grinding for a different team. Like obviously it's the number one team.
Yeah. That's what. Yeah, but
I was in
it's
RBK
like,
when phase 5 started.
yeah.
Would you have done phase 5?
Yeah, I would have 100%. I didn't ask. I didn't want to be like weird, you know.
So
Yeah.
what I sort of saw is I saw other teams, like I know they weren't like orgs, but like a lot of parallel members, and you know, like all like the little Instagram teams, Twitter teams that have free agents, stuff like that. They were doing it, and then I think I saw Jake also gonna do it. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, do it myself. So because
I was the only
I've been in the
person on
face
RBK.
house multiple times. When yeah,
You know, I was
mean,
RBK.
yeah.
Like RBK was literally brand risk. It was like I got in
Yeah.
and I was like, all right, bring all my homies in, and then it was just went to shit, you know.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting. I feel like that's every org for the most part when it comes to startups, is that they really struggle for longevity, and you know, if they were able to make other big chess
dude, they're
plays,
trying to make money. They're trying to make money off their first year. Like,
you
dude,
can't.
like, you got to think about it too. I stream. Okay, my cost is like very minimal, but I was in the negative technically based off how many hours I'm putting in for the first fucking 3 years. Like I didn't make $1.
True.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm
Yeah.
making fucking $0, putting in 10 hours, whatever. That's a loss.
Yep.
That's
That is
somewhere
so true.
I could have been working fucking McDonald's, making $70 for those 10 hours.
100%.
You know, so it's like it's one of those things where you just gotta don't realize how esports is just putting money in, bro. It's just putting money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a tax write off for a fucking way bigger company. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Yep.
Quinn, we have a question we asked everyone towards the end of the podcast. You know this question, don't you? Did you watch Sly all
I
the way
forgot
through?
about it, but I watched a lot of podcasts.
Well, first of all, before we get to that question, the Brenner's question, what are your socials? Where can people find you? They're in the description, but say them out loud.
So we got Rich Homie Quinn on Twitch, Rich Homie Quinn on YouTube. We have Rich Homie QU1NNN on Twitter, and then we got
so
extra
ugly.
dot. It is so ugly. We got extra dot Quinn on Instagram,
At
and
least
then
you
we got
don't
Rich
have
Homie Quinn.
At least you don't have an underscore.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, no number. Actually, I do have a number.
No,
but,
it's not the same. A
don't
number at
think
the
so?
end is different. A number
Okay,
to replace
yeah,
a
that's
letter
true.
is not the same.
That is 100% true. I have Rich Homie Quinn on TikTok, Quinn Gannon 2 on Snapchat. If anyone wants to add me on Snapchat.
Bro, you're writing a riddle
And-
right now.
Yeah, I gotta say everything.
Yeah, you're right.
Everything.
You're not wrong, but they're lost. See, that's part
True.
of social media too. You can't throw too much at them because they're like, fuck. I gotta
True.
pause to go at them on Snapchat. I gotta fucking Instagram, fuck, Twitter.
All right, Rich Homie
they're
Quinn
like-
on everything. You find
and they're
me,
all
you'll find me.
different.
Nah,
They're like
Listen.
I'm still confused on the fact that he's fucking white. I don't know what the fuck.
listen. Most of his socials are in the description. You can click there and you can find the rest of them. His Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, they're all gonna be there. that being said, guys, if you want to check out the Branders Snapchat, Instagram, no, we have a vlog channel and we have a podcast highlights channel. You guys can check out. They're in the description as well. Vlogs every Sunday. The podcast is twice a week, actually, Mondays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Quinn.
Yep.
One day surgeries are gonna get really, really good.
Tell me about it.
The surgery's gonna get so good, you're not gonna have any more voice cracks like I just had. Who's like the hottest woman you know? Not like a celebrity crush. Not the ex you wrote a diss track on. Like an actual.
I don't have any celebrity crushes.
Yeah, but there's like I don't either right now. I don't either right now, right? But have you ever seen Katy Perry in her prime?
Yeah. Like fireworks.
She was fine.
Yeah.
So like who did you have a celebrity crush on back in the day? Because like now she's not it, you know, but back then.
I'll speed it up and I'll say SZA.
SZA?
Wow,
Yeah.
I don't think we've ever gotten that
What is
one.
SZA?
Wow.
That's the
She's
motherfuckers
an
that give
artist.
away shit on Nelk, right?
No, man. She's an artist. She's like a singer.
SZA what? How do you spell it?
SZA.
SZA?
Yeah.
That's the shit people put at the end of their Fortnite name, isn't it? Oh, you are black, bro.
I like Hispanic girls, but that was my old celebrity crush when I was like in like high school. So that's all I'll say.
SZA, what about dude? Like, who's a hot dude?
A hot dude.
Wow, you answered awfully quick compared to the fucking female one.
Yeah, I don't know. Hot dude. Give me someone that you guys find attractive.
Yeah, we use like Chris Hemsworth as a
I don't know who that is.
Captain
Jesus,
America. Thor.
Captain America. There's Hugh Jackman too. Wolverine.
Thor.
How about Michael B. Jordan?
That's a good one.
Wow, that's a good one.
You are into black people.
Yeah, you are.
You are
what the
black
hell?
under that.
For real.
Either that or you like big cock. Do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, one day surgeries are gonna get really, really good.
Okay.
Let's say you ever heard of Nikita Dragon?
Yes, I do.
You know how you can't tell she was born a dude?
Yeah, I couldn't tell.
Mm-hmm. So imagine surgeries are so good that like SZA, everything about her is the same. Everything, boobs, voice, everything, body, but she's still got her penis. Everything is the exact same.
Mm-hmm.
Or Michael B. Jordan, everything about him is the same. Pecs, voice, whatever, blah, blah. But he's still got a vagina. Born a woman, right? Now, man, you got to go down on one. Who are you going down on?
Michael B. Jordan.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're not from
Damn,
New York?
he didn't even think about
He
that
didn't
one.
think about. I'm telling you, bro. He didn't think about the dude. He didn't think about the fucking going down on the dude. Quinn's got a thing, bro. Gay people emulate an aura that attracts a lot of women. I'm telling you, he just hasn't come out yet.
No,
We called
Dude,
it here.
the thing is, bro, you gotta think about it, bro. You're gonna be, you know what I'm saying, exploiting into his box and whatnot, and he's gonna be saying Wakanda forever and shit, and like, you know, like how are you gonna handle that? You know?
I mean, I don't know, because born a female, so I think that's what.
Yeah. So that's less gay to you.
That's less gay.
Nice. Well done, Quinn.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
I guess.
to us, less gay is sucking the dick.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's not
I
even
I don't know
about
how it
less
adds up.
gay, dude. I'm just saying, like, if I'm gonna do some crazy shit like that, at least
give me a pair
some
of
titties.
Yeah.
At least
yeah.
some titties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that.
I had something I was gonna say, bro, and I don't know what it is anymore because of that. What were we just talking about, dude? It was an important thing I was gonna say. Talking about Michael
Titties,
Jordan.
sucking dick, exploding
Titties.
into a box.
You being sus? What's about
No,
that?
it wasn't
No.
sus. Was it sus? Dude, I had such a good point before I end. It was gonna be a
It
great
was like Michael B.
finisher.
Jordan, SZA.
Damn.
Why the fuck do you have two mics, man?
So my shirt doesn't work on my Discord, so I have to use a Blue Yeti.
Here's my
Oh.
point. I just realized, bro, this whole time people who have never seen our podcast probably think Quinn and I are interviewing you.
Me? Yeah. That is funny. It's funny. Well, you guys did a terrible fucking job. All right. Terrible
Bro,
job.
we're in the same shirt. He's wearing just a black shirt.
You guys look like you guys both work at a phone repair place. Like you guys change fucking phone screens.
Yeah, like AT&T or something like that, right?
Yeah. Like
How'd you
that
come up
it
with
looks
this
like
logo?
iFix on your fucking shirt.
Yeah, it does look like that. You're right.
Wait. What do you think my like the logo is?
Q.
Like Q, but
Yeah.
then the I, and then the Q, IQ.
Oh.
That's cool.
good.
That is, it's so good. I love it.
That's good.
That is
Yeah,
good.
IQ.
Where's the R and the H? I'm kidding. Yo, thank you guys for making it to the end of the podcast. If you guys did enjoy that, make sure to follow Quinn on all his socials. If you guys actually enjoyed fucking listening to him, he's got a new series coming out called Quinside the Mind. And make sure to check out the vlog channel, the shorter podcast highlights if you guys like those and don't like watching full podcasts. Well, fuck, if you made it to the end, you would never go to that. Why do we shout it out at the end? Because if they made it to the end, they watched full podcast anyway.
We gotta do it at the fucking beginning, dude, or something.
Yeah,
I
I just don't like. I don't want to ruin the vibes at the beginning. We'd have to fucking edit it. Who's gonna edit that? I don't want to edit that.
Or
Fuck.
they could check highlights to find other podcasts that they might.
Yeah,
watch the
that
full
is
thing of.
true.
Oh wow.
That is true. The highlights, they
Dude,
exist.
you should make content with that, mine. That's some
Mhm.
IQ. All right, we'll see you guys
Mhm.
later. Peace.
Peace.